Every year, a new ransomware family is discovered. Most of the current ransomware variants encrypt files on the infected system or network, although a few variants are known to erase files or block access to the system using other methods. Once access to the system is blocked, the ransomware demands a ransom in order to unlock the files. Frequently $200 to $3,000 or even far more in bitcoins, though other currencies and gift cards are occasionally reported. Welcome to the Counterveil channel, the future of cyber defense warfare. In this video, we're going to count down the top 5 most dangerous ransomware threats you need to know about and how to prevent them. But before we get started, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Cybercrime is a profitable and growing industry. Coders and hackers are always creating new ransomware, but knowing about some of the most dangerous ones in existence can help you prepare for an attack anytime. And unless you're properly protected, which most people aren't, you're at risk of becoming a victim to the latest strains of ransomware. Number 5. REvil. REvil is a ransomware family that has been linked to the Gold Southfield group, rising to notoriety for its high-profile attacks since its discovery in 2019. It's classed as ransomware as a service, which means that the attacker licenses REvil ransomware over the internet and splits the ransom with the developer. REvil, which has been used against organizations in the manufacturing, transportation, and electric sectors, is highly configurable and shares code similarities with Gand Crab ransomware as a service. After being among the most active ransomware variants in 2021, it was officially shut down after garnering the attention of law enforcement agencies due to its attack on critical industries that resulted in supply shortages and delays. REvil ransomware is a file-blocking virus considered a serious threat that encrypts files after infection and discards a ransom request message. The message explains that the victim needs to pay a ransom in bitcoins, and that when the ransom is not paid in time, the demand doubles. After the U.S. government offered a reward for up to $10 million for information leading to the gang members, authorities in Russia claimed they dismantled the ransomware crime group and charged several of its members. However, organizations should not let their guard down. The group may emerge under a new moniker, with the REvil name tarnished and unlikely to entice affiliates. If you found yourself facing a REvil infection, removing the malicious code isn't going to be a big deal. Sadly, that's not going to fix the more serious issue, decrypting your files and restoring your access to them. But ransomware is only a threat if the files on your computer are the only copies you have. You can easily sidestep the entire situation by performing regular backups of your files. Number 4. Ragnar Locker. Ragnar Locker is ransomware that affects devices running Microsoft Windows operating systems. It was initially observed towards the end of December 2019 as part of a series of attacks against compromised networks. Cybercriminals looking to deploy Ragnar Locker ransomware first compromise their target's network, then attempt to crack weak passwords or empty stolen credentials purchased from the dark web. Throughout this process, the ransomware terminates critical programs, which managed service providers use to manage and protect their clients' important IT data. Recently, the FBI revealed that Ragnar Locker ransomware has had a lot of success, breaching at least 52 organizations from several U.S. critical infrastructure sectors. In general, this malware is deployed manually after an initial compromise, network reconnaissance, and pre-deployed tasks on the network. This shows that this is a more complex operation than most ransomware propagation campaigns. In order to mitigate the threat, the FBI is encouraging organizations to take a lot of the measures it's recommended in the past, including making sure critical data is backed up offline, either in the cloud or an external storage device, to use multi-factor authentication, and to keep all of their devices and applications up to date when it comes to patching vulnerabilities. Number 3. Clop. Clop is a ransomware family that was first observed in February 2019 and has been one of the most prolific ransomware families in the past 3 years. It's been used to attack organizations in almost every industry vertical, from retail, transportation and logistics, to education, manufacturing, engineering and aerospace, telecommunications, healthcare, and the high-tech industry. CLOP is a variant of the CryptoMix ransomware that is thought to have been developed in Russia and has gained infamy for compromising high-profile organizations worldwide, using multi-level extortion techniques that resulted in huge payouts, estimated at $500 million as of November 2021. The ransomware is considered to be very dangerous because the virus can have grave consequences, being capable of contaminating the majority of operating systems such as Windows XP, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 8.1, and Windows 10. Lately, the CLOP ransomware attackers have stolen and encrypted private data such as data backups, financial records, thousands of emails, and vouchers of several companies. If your organization becomes a target of CLOP ransomware, we do not advise paying the ransom, as there have been many instances in the past where users were attacked by the same ransomware virus again, even when they have already paid the demanded money. Instead, you should invest the money into hiring a trusted cybersecurity firm to prevent deadly infections from entering your systems before the attack happens. This is where the Counterveil can help. Click the link in the description below to book a call with us so we can audit your systems and ensure you're not vulnerable to ransomware attacks. Number 2. Death ransom. Death ransom is a ransomware written in C that has been used since at least 2019 and has potential overlap with Five Hands and Hello Kitty. This highly active ransomware strain, once considered a joke, is now capable of encrypting files using a solid encryption scheme. At the time of its discovery, Death ransom merely mimicked being a ransomware without encrypting any of a user's files. These first versions would add a file extension to all of a user's files and drop a ransom note on the user's computer asking for money. All of this was done in an attempt to trick a victim into paying a ransom demand, without the user realizing that their files weren't actually encrypted. But the newer versions are different, and Death ransom now functions as an actual ransomware. To defeat this ransomware strain, you must strengthen your defenses, update your systems and applications to the latest versions, and use strong multi-factor authentication throughout your organization. Number 1. Diavol. Diavols is a ransomware variant first observed in June 2021 that is capable of prioritizing file types to encrypt based on a pre-configured list of extensions defined by the attacker. The FBI has formally linked the Diavol ransomware operation to the TrickBot gang, also known as Wizard Spider, a growing criminal enterprise thought to be based in Russia. They're the developers of malware infections that have played havoc on corporate networks for years, commonly leading to Conti and Ryuk ransomware attacks, network infiltration, financial fraud, and corporate espionage. Wizard Spider's corpus of malware is not openly advertised on criminal forums, indicating that Wizard Spider likely only sells access to or works alongside trusted criminal groups. Ransom demands ranging between $10,000 and $500,000, with lower payments accepted after ransom negotiations, making Diavol one of the most dangerous and profitable ransomware variants ever discovered. Your sensitive data, bank details, sentimental photos, private messages, what are they worth to you? They're priceless. So how are you defending yourself from new malware and cyber attacks? Most people are only using basic antivirus software and maybe some other cybersecurity tools to protect themselves. But the truth is that most antivirus programs don't keep you 100% protected from new malware. You're likely still vulnerable to the latest virus threats. The only way to defend against ransomware attacks launched by nation-state actors and wealthy criminal organizations is with Counterveil technology. Click the link below to learn how we can help you. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. See you later!